Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. So, let me start off by reading this letter. It's from the Westmoreland Municipal Council. It says, Vendors notice. All vendors utilizing the uptown area. No street vending is permitted for Grand Market. There is a designated vending area identified for you at Independence Park. The area will be opened as early as Wednesday, December 14, 2022. They have also made a list of the things that the vendors are going to need to register. Things like signed passport size photos, application fee of $2,500, food handler's permit if you are selling food, etc. Now, if the vendors fail to comply, they will be charged. Okay, that is understandable on paper. But here are the issues. 1. Can Independence Park hold all the vendors? 2. How comes people pay their registration fee from last week and they are given a number to call? They keep calling that number and they are unable to get anyone. As a result, persons are unable to register for a spot. Mayor Bethel, you need to do the thing right. While I understand, what you are trying to do, remember that this is Grand Market night. You really think Independence Park can accommodate all of the vendors plus the thousands of people who are going to be shopping? And is it because the spots in the park is full why the cars are not being taken? So if the spots are full, why is the municipal council continue taking money from vendors? And you said Independence Park would be open from last week, Wednesday, December 14. When I passed there today, it was locked. You need to do better than that. You need to do better than that. A big people you are deal with. Ah boy. Now, do you know that female on your screen? Is her name Patrice? Is she from Mount Carey in the parish of St. James? Well, if you know her, please give her a message for me. Tell her to contact the lady who she rented 2 bedrooms from at Sandy Bay in the parish of Anova. It is very urgent that she contact her. Or if she want, Patrice, if that's your name, you can send me a WhatsApp message at 876-458-9111. Patrice, it is urgent that you contact the lady. Alright? So in today's journey, we are still in the parish of Manchester. Continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to enjoy this journey with me. So yesterday, I carried the story of a little piece of nastiness in a police uniform. I'm still awaiting his photograph. Now, I was contacted by a senior person who corrected me on a few things. 1. I had said that the incident took place November last month, but it actually took place November last year, 2021. Rayon Anderson, the police constable, he was in police custody since then. It is said that Rayon Anderson, he was given bail on humanitarian grounds because he is suffering from a medical condition. It is said that he was admitted in hospital on a few occasions whilst he was in police custody. Now, what I was told is that Rayon Anderson, he used to live in the community in St. Mary, where the female is from. There were some allegations that he was involved in relationships with underage females. As a result, he left the area. It was also learned that Constable Rayon Anderson, he's about 36 years old and he's originally from the parish of St. Mary. He has been a police officer for about 7 or 8 years and he was stationed at the Orange Bay Police Station in the parish of Portland, not St. Mary like I said yesterday. Now, the young lady who is involved, she's in her 20s and it is said that she and some members of her family, they were involved in some sort of dispute. As a result, she went and lived with Devil's Angel, Rayon Anderson. Where Rayon live is a family house, and I am told that other members of his family also live there. Hear this now. You see, some of our family members, uno are wicked. Uno know, say Rayon in the house, I brutalize the lady, and uno keep silent. Uno know, say Rayon handcuff the lady to a bathroom sink for 2 days, and uno know say nothing. Uno know, say Rayon kick this young lady in her mouth, causing her to lose at least 5 teeth. One time, and uno sit down and did nothing. Now, as for the female, I am told that she was seriously affected mentally and she was being housed and treated at a facility. Now, young lady, yes, you may attack. Listen to this. Let's hope that you are doing okay. I know the news that he was bailed now go sit down well with you based on all that you have been through. But don't make nobody tell you no foolishness. Don't make nobody pay you off. Ensure that you go to court. Ensure that you give evidence and you talk the truth and put away this wicked boy. And JCF, Jamaica Constabulary Force, the onus is on you to keep this young lady safe. We know that you have a lot on your hands, but if this case fall apart, this guy, he will have to be accepted back in the JCF. Is this a guy you would want to continue calling your co-worker? Eh? Ah boy. Now, in this next incident, drowning is suspected to be the cause of death, but the police, they are awaiting a post-mortem to confirm. This is after the decomposing body of a man was seen floating in the water at Harmony Beach Park in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. He was found yesterday, Tuesday, December 20, 2022, about 2:30 in the afternoon. We are told that a worker saw the body floating in the water and the police were called. The marine police, they were called in and they brought the body to shore. It was then realized that the body was that of a man named Carlos Mathews. Carlos, he's about 29 years old and he was an employee at the beach park, but I am not sure in what capacity he worked. It is said that Carlos, he was last seen at the beach park on Sunday afternoon. Like I said earlier, the police, they are suspecting that drowning was the cause of death, but a post-mortem will be done to make sure. Sad indeed. In this next incident, the foolishness still a go on at Garden in White House in the parish of Westmoreland. In this latest incident, a guy is said to be lucky to be alive. This incident, it took place Monday night, December 19, 2022, about 11:30. It took place at a place named TOVEL in Garden. We are learning that a young man, he's popularly known as Skinny. He's said to be in his late teens. Skinny, he was walking along the road in an area known as TOVEL when he was confronted by 3 hoodlums. It is said that at least one of the hoodlums is known to Skinny. It is said that they were all armed with guns. The allegations are that Skinny, on seeing the 3 guys, he managed to run off. The hoodlums, they opened a barrage of gunshots at him, but Skinny, he was lucky. He escaped unhurt. So we are told that a name was given to the police as being one of the perpetrators, and he's being sought by the police. The mayhem. Now, in this next incident, it took place broad daylight yesterday morning. It took place about 9 o'clock. Tuesday, December 20, 2022. It took place in the front of a garage on Barnett Lane in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. So, this is what we are learning. A man, he's popularly known as Crab. Crab is said to be in his mid-40s and he's an auto electrician. Crab lives in Montego Bay. He works at a garage on Barnett Lane. It is said that Crab, he drove to his workplace, parked the vehicle, and he came out of it. The allegations are that as he was walking away from the vehicle, Crab was approached by his own son. His son, He's popularly known as Chris, and he's said to be in his early 20s. It is said that Chris, he's living at Red Road in Flanker in the parish of St. James. The allegations are that Chris, he had a gun in his hand. It is said that Chris, he opened gunfire at his own father. His father, Crab, he received gunshot wounds to his neck, his right hand, and his cheek. Chris, he then ran away, making good his escape. Crab, he managed to jump back into the car, and he drove himself to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where he was treated and admitted. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. We don't know what could have caused this, but Chris, he's now a wanted man. He's wanted for shooting and almost taking the life of his own father. The mayhem. In this next story, we brought you a story last week, Wednesday, December 14, and I told you that for over 8 years, that hoodlum on your screen, he had been on the Hanover Police most wanted list. Now, that is the only photo we could get of him. His name is Eric Clarke, but he's popularly known as Legacy. Legacy, he celebrated his 54th birthday on November 11, just last month. Legacy, he was wanted for the killing of Gafta Grant. He was popularly known as Rice. The allegations are that on November 16, 2014, Legacy and Rice, they had an argument at Cashel in the parish of Hanover. It is alleged that in the full view of several persons, Legacy, he used a machete to inflict several wounds to Rice. Rice, he died as a result. So, despite several appeals by the Hanover police for Legacy to turn himself in, he did not. On Tuesday, December 13, 2022, about some minutes after 1 p.m., Legacy, he was found by the police. He was found hiding under a bed at a house in the same Cashel area. Legacy, he was taken into police custody and he was being housed at the police lockup at the Lucy Police Headquarters in Lucy. On the afternoon of Thursday, December 15, 2022, Legacy, he was beaten by other inmates in the police lockup. Legacy, he complained to the police that he was feeling some serious pain in his chest. As a result, Legacy, he was rushed to the Noel Holmes Hospital in Lucy, but due to the seriousness of his injuries, Legacy was transferred to the Cornwall Regional Hospital. Tests were done and it was found that Legacy, his ribs were broken and his lungs punctured. We are learning that yesterday afternoon, while Legacy was being treated, he told the doctors and the nurses on duty that he doesn't feel like he wants to live anymore. Legacy, he had tubes in his body due to his injuries. This morning, Wednesday, December 21, 2022, about some minutes to 3 o'clock, checks were made on Legacy in his hospital bed and it was observed that he had removed the tubes from his body. Legacy was unresponsive. We are told that the doctor on duty tried to resuscitate him, but this was to no avail. Legacy, he was pronounced DEAD. Legacy, he decided that it was time for him to go. He might go save taxpayers some money. Legacy, he decided that someone else was more deserving of that hospital bed more than him. Ah boy. So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to do it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Now, that hoodlum on your screen, his name is Osean Garden. He was popularly known as TOVEL. TOVEL, he lived at Galloway in the Bethel town area in the parish of Westmoreland. For years, an area known as Mall Road and Galloway, they have been embroiled in a bitter gang conflict. As a result of this conflict, several young men have been killed either by their rivals or by the police. TOVEL, he was aligned to the Galloway faction. One of his cronies, popularly known as Tickman, he was shot and killed by the police in 2019. On Thursday, July 26, 2018, a young man named Rayon Flowers, but he's popularly known as Akiai, he was shot and killed by TOVEL, Tickman, and another of their crony who is still on the run. On the night of Saturday, December 22, 2018, some minutes after 9 o'clock, a young man named Shavoy Turner, he was popularly known as Cairo. He was 24 years old and he lived at York District in the same Bethel town area. Cairo, he was at his friend's house when he was attacked, shot and killed by TOVEL, Tickman, and another crony. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. It is said that TOVEL, he was involved in many other atrocities. He was also a hitman and he was wanted by the police and other rivals. It is said that TOVEL, he was being financed by some scammers in the area. But last night, Tuesday, December 20, 2022, some minutes after 8 o'clock, TOVEL luck ran out. The Westmoreland police, acting on intelligence, they went to a house at Galloway District in Bethel town. It is said that TOVEL, he was hiding at that house. On approaching the house, TOVEL was spotted. TOVEL, he had two choices. Either him spend the Christmas alive and well in a jail cell, or he could spend it on a fridge at Doyley's funeral parlor. Well, TOVEL, he chose to spend it on a fridge, and in a few seconds, game over. The once notorious TOVEL, he was put down. He was found clutching that 9mm pistol that you are seeing on your screen. The serial number, it was intact, and that gun, it was affixed with that magazine containing those 4 9mm cartridges on your screen. So TOVEL, he played stupid games and he ended up getting his just reward. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the